Hey, found yourself a new little buddy, didn't you? Huh. We are going to be looking at, from Fansproject, Function X Code. Now this is an unofficial figure release of the Headmaster Chromedome. And I gotta say, in vehicle mode, looks pretty neat. The vehicle mode, which is more or less like a Cybertronian car, very reminiscent of the original G1 toy, and looks really nice. It's, as you can see, its overall color scheme is brown with some beige and some red and black and white bits here and there. But detail-wise, it's simple, but the detail that is in there, from the hood to the sides to the roof, everything just looks really nice. Even the wheels look very cool. And the translucent brown windshield looks really cool. And of course, like I pointed out before, he's got wheels, so he rolls, and he rolls pretty smooth. If it's transformed correctly, he's going to be rolling smooth. But if he starts to drag, just adjust some things. Make sure things are well tight and well adjusted, and you won't have any dragging issues. Now in vehicle mode, you can store his weapons here, which you can see. Very nice blasters, primary red, with a little bit of white paint on the barrel and on the scope. And overall, very nicely detailed. Again, it's really no other paint applications, but the detail that is in there look really cool. You just plug the guns right here in these peg holes, boom, and adjust it like so, and then there you have it. And for code, here's a Headmaster. If you open up the hood, boom, he's chilling out. Now to remove your little Headmaster dude, you just lift up the steering wheel and just pop him out like so. Now the little robot, very tiny. It's my thumb. He's a really tiny guy, but really looks cool. As you can see, he's mostly white with some orange and red and silver and blue bits here and there. But again, it's a really nice looking figure. And quickly, articulation wise, his arms can go all the way around. His legs go forward, and they go not really much back, about right there, and they bend at the knee. So a little bit of articulation, but hey, for this type of a figure, I don't mind it. You can get him some pretty funny running poses like this. All right, so let's take Code here in his vehicle mode and turn him into his robot mode. And here we have Code in robot mode. Well, not completely yet. What you gotta do first is get a little Code here and bend his legs forward like so. Now when you do that, I'll show you in the back. When you do that, his eyes pop out. Just adjust the hands a bit, and then there you have Code's robot head. And you just take him and stick him on top, and there we go. Now we can say we have Code in complete robot mode. And overall, Code looks pretty nice in the bot mode. Again, I really like the head of it. The head design looks really neat. The rest of the figure, very kind of not too detailed, as Fansproject is well known for their hyper stylized looks of their robots. This is more of kind of a basic, sort of updated look of a G1 character, but it overall does look pretty good, and everything just fits really nicely. Everything's kind of tucked away nice and neat. Nothing's flopping around. It's just all very, very neatly done. Now, when it comes to articulation, this is going to be some points in where people are going to base this figure on, and this is why. Head, it's on a kind of a, if you look really here, it's got this little circular figure here, and if you move it, kind of rotates with it. So that's how the head is supposed to rotate and move. There you go. And you know, you can also kind of, if you want to, bend his head down to give him a more staring down look, if you choose so. The arms can go all the way around. They're on a ball joint, but if you probably can see, it's kind of limited, so his arms can only go out that far. See, they go in and out like so, but in and, you know, outwards, very limited. He does have a bicep swivel right here, and his elbow can move up to that point, and his wrists can also rotate, and you know, due to transformation, you can make his hands go up and down as well. For the lower part of the body, he does have a waist swivel. His legs can go forward and go back, and again, it's kind of limited here. His legs can only go out so far, as you can see, and he has a, you know, upper leg swivel, and his knees can get a double jointed motion going, and feet can go down if you want, but no ankle pivot or swivel. Now with code here, as you saw previously, with his weapons can be stored in his vehicle mode. Let's see how they look when they're with his robot mode. If you bend his arm a bit, you can actually take the guns and place them onto that same peg that was in vehicle mode, and boom, he looks pretty neat. But if you'd rather have him holding the guns, and there you go. So overall, Function X code here. Personally, I do like the figure. I think vehicle mode looks great. The design, it's simple, really works. I really like the robot mode. I like the headmaster, you know, unit. But I definitely think, you know, people are going to be turned off on the articulation and the fact that it's, you know, the way it's designed doesn't really match to what Fansproject is known for. But besides that, I still think this is a good figure. I still think this is a solid figure, and I would definitely recommend him. But that's just me, my humble opinion. So until next time, guys, I am Alex Giasanti, and I will talk to you all later.